Hello! Welcome to Game Over Gerkinman. This is part 8 of The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker. We have an absolute party in the room tonight. So I'm going to ask everyone to kindly introduce themselves in alphabetical order so as to avoid confusion.
Hello, I'm Zelda.
Is that it?
Beautiful!
I'm Carbon Water.
Hi, it's Jess.
Hello, it's Mark, otherwise 13.
Oh, look, he's getting all two names on us. I don't think I've ever introduced myself with my real name on my own show. Interesting facts. So when we last... Yeah,
I'll never be doing that.
Daniel. Typical me. Alright, so when we last left old Linky Pants here. Oh, Linky Tights. He's not really wearing pants. The tights count as pants?
No.
Okay, that's good to know. You learn things on this show. You don't learn anything important, but
Link the gardener.
Link, just cutting daggeros. So where we last left, obviously we got the boomerang, which works a little bit
Super
differently.
combo.
It works a little bit differently to how you might remember if you've never played this, because you're an idiot and you've only played Ocarina of Time, which is one of the latest Zelda games made. You idiot.
Ow.
Did everyone enjoy the improvements made to the boomerang in this game with the lock-ons?
Yes. Yes.
Wait, there's improvements?
Yeah, because you can lock on to multiple targets now.
I thought you could do that in the other one.
No, in Ocarina of Time, you can lock on to one thing. Navi does her stupid little thing that she does, and you lock onto that, and then that's it. That's as far as it goes.
Not too
You could maybe hit multiple targets
If you're
in
lucky.
Ocarina of Time if you're lucky, but
Yeah.
Oh.
yeah.
I did kind of prefer in Twilight Princess with the Gust boomerang how you actually got to select where you're locked on.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was thinking of, yeah.
Yeah.
I love you just get a giant leaf and you use it as a fan.
Yeah, pretty much.
I like the fact that the giant leaf, which shouldn't require magic, requires magic.
Yeah, what the fuck is with that?
Maybe the magic's to
magical.
stop it from getting old and rotting.
Could be, yeah.
Maybe. Because whenever you run out of magic, it's just the vein of the leaf, so...
Is it?
Oh, that's right, yeah.
I've never run out of magic. Cause
Yeah, I know.
You got you got little things on you. I think they're poisonous or.
Yeah, we were talking about those last time. They're kind of like, they don't make the game harder, they're just annoying. And they're the worst kinds of enemies in games. The kind that don't make anything more difficult, they just make things slower. And I hate things that slow things down.
Like missing.
Yeah, speaking of slowing things down, I just slowed down my progress up the...
Well, you did the first time whenever you fell an entire floor and then had to go way back.
Yeah, I feel bad because I've been playing Conker's Bad Fur Day and like I'm constantly like falling, but unlike Link who loses one piece of heart, when Conker hits the ground, he just splatters into pieces, even if it's not very far. And it's just like, it's so frustrating having to go climb back up again. And, it's annoying. Hi, Chester, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Hello.
Yeah,
I'm just a dog.
I'm just a dog. Yeah, I think I was saying this last time. This temple doesn't really do a whole lot. Doesn't really do a whole lot for me, but I do like the boss at the end of it. He's very cool.
He's an awesome boss.
What's his name?
Callie Demos, that's what I just said.
Oh, Kelly Damos? Well, okay. And he's not related to... We were going to look into this, but I forget if we did or not. He's not related to anything in any of the other games. It's just his own...
No, not at all.
It's just his own thing.
Brand new. Wow.
Yeah, sometimes Nintendo have new ideas. I know, it's shocking.
Yeah.
Actually, someone pointed out
This
that
looks a bit familiar.
Yeah, didn't you just cut these things?
I fell
Did
down
we start the
last
video
time.
again?
No, I
Hang on.
Must have.
What's my timestamp at?
I fell down last time because I'm not very good at anything.
It took you
Yeah,
4 minutes to get back.
Yeah, it took me 4 minutes.
There you go.
Cancel out the leaf at the edge, so you grab the edge, not just bounce off it.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that would be a nice feature if it allowed you to do that.
Can't do
Yeah.
that.
I wish they'd added that. I never even thought of that, and you just fixed the game in my head for me without me even knowing that was what the problem was. This bit always reminded me of that giant flower in the middle of in the first temple of Majora's Mask.
Yeah.
Just because it's a big flower and you stand on it, that's all it is.
There's no other reason. You know, you were supposed to technically stand on it and then
That's not the way I roll.
Well, you
It
could
is
do
a
it
cool
that way
way.
too.
That's far
Oh.
more cinematic and cool looking.
Whatever.
It is.
Are we in Avatar? Is this Pandora? Are there
Yes.
gonna be blue people everywhere?
It's the
Put on your 3D glasses now.
this game probably would have looked kind of cool in 3D. Probably.
Maybe.
That would have been really disorienting
Well, you don't.
for people like me. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't stand 3D myself.
But you mean Canadians?
No,
You people.
Sorry, Jess.
that's racist.
You're all racist.
Canadians ain't a race.
Canadians don't
Wow.
have
Wow. Rude. Rude.
we love you, Canada.
First of all, rude. Second of all, I'm sorry that I don't live up to your expectations.
Australians aren't a race either.
Do you see?
Well,
what I-
we're just a bunch of criminals, really. I mean,
Okay, that right there was kind of cool.
yeah, that's cool.
They
And they,
float.
Yeah.
they sit on top of the water because they're so light.
Wait, they're weightless, but they can drag you down? What? How?
Yeah, well, the thing about physics is there are none.
Nintendo.
God
Water.
damn.
Nintendo physics.
Remember when those guys used to electrocute you when you hit them?
Oh, there are some of those later on.
Yeah, the gold one.
Oh, that's right. There are a couple kinds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like 4
Don't take one
different
home
colours.
as a pet.
I've kind of forgotten. Remind me, the chew jellies. Do you just make potions out of them? Is that all they're for?
Yeah.
Pretty much. They're just the generic enemies of this game.
Well, they were in the Minish Cap too. I remember there was that boss battle that was just a regular chew, but because you were shrunk
Wasn't
down, it was
Minish
huge.
Cap made after this?
Yeah, I used the same art style.
There you go.
I just meant like there was that boss battle because they were pretty much stock standard enemies. But
Oh boy.
oh,
You can
Yeah,
just
I
drown.
don't think you can climb up that. There you go.
there you go, Dan. That's how
You're on a
doing it.
gigantic file plume.
It actually looks just like Valpum, doesn't it?
Yeah, it
Drown.
does.
Except for the no body part.
Well, the body's
Yeah.
Well, that's
underwater.
in the water scene. Yeah.
It's dead.
Yeah.
Dead
it's
for a
just a-
while.
Yeah.
And you thought it
Right.
fainted. For shame.
I wish there was more of a technique to killing those Octorok guys instead of just like bouncing their.
Hey, that's technique.
That worked.
Yeah, I've a really bad habit of just running into things with bombs. It's like in Majora's Mask. I'm like, I'm not throwing
Let
a
me
bomb
just
at it. I'm just
destroy
gonna
this
get
door
my.
with my face.
Yeah, exactly. In Majora's Mask, I just use the bomb mask to do everything.
Well, yeah, because you just have to put your shield up and then.
Well, you didn't know about that until I pointed it
no,
out
I
to
didn't.
you.
Yeah, that was because of you that I know that. So thank you.
I taught just how to Zelda.
Yeah.
You mean how to link?
The one and only time.
It's
The one and only
one
time.
thing. It's a pretty big deal.
I think you've insulted her honor. That's not good.
I think I'm kind of pissy because I can't play Majora's Mask for this show without having played Ocarina of Time again first and recording that. But I kind of just want to skip straight to Majora's Mask. But that would be wrong.
Everyone's seen Ocarina of Time. Who cares?
Yeah,
Yeah,
seriously.
it's yeah.
It's been
Kids, if
Really?
you haven't played Ocarina of Time, go away.
Yeah.
Yeah, first of all, for shame.
Actually, what I'd rather do is get a 3DS capture card and do the 3DS
come on.
one.
Tingle's prickly pear rupee land or whatever.
I should import that. That's a good idea.
Buy a Japanese DS just for that.
No, because it was for the original DS. They weren't region locked.
Oh.
Yeah, because I imported the two Owenden games.
Oh, neat.
Good job, Dan. You
Yeah.
I kind of just want to see Link throw up after flipping and landing.
Look, I let it straight back in there. That's beautiful.
Oh yeah, he does a lot of flips, doesn't he?
It's pretty quick.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
These 20 flips in half a second.
IGN.
Well, maybe
yeah.
whenever you weigh, like, what he's supposed to be 10, 11.
He's also
think in
really
this
good
game-
gymnastic.
But his
Whenever
head's
you
really
weigh,
big.
when you weigh about 60, 70 pounds soaking wet. Maybe it doesn't
I love
matter.
attaching soaking wet to the end of those statements. It makes everything seem so
Oh,
much like
Don't do
weirder.
it!
Oh,
You were
God,
so-
that
oh,
was
did
so
you miss?
lucky.
Oh,
No, he got
good.
it.
Boom! Shakalaka.
Now, how do
Did
I
you
get
forget how
in?
he did?
But
See,
it's locked.
if I was
Hang on.
playing a Link Between Worlds, I would have just stuck to the wall and then like crept in between the bars.
Oh, why didn't...
Little kid
why
skin.
didn't...
What?
Oh, Because there's a little hole that you can get
No,
out
you
of.
crawl.
See?
Oh, yeah, I
There it
kind of
is,
forgot
yeah,
about that
right.
until I was on my way out, and I was like, oh, how do I do the thing? Oh, there's a door here.
Just to
Ah,
get to
perfect. The
giant
way it was
tree
intended.
toilet.
And
Yes.
open any time
Yes.
now.
Yep. Just open.
Oh,
Cheers.
there we go. Yeah.
That Wii pad.
Context sensitive. Yeah, it's really touchy.
It's full of
Get a
full
broken
of nuclear
jar.
waste.
All that for a
All
treasure
that
chart?
piece of paper.
Yeah, I know. I feel rather cheated.
Fuck.
I remember getting stuck in here once because the door, the top of the chest actually covers where the where the thing in the wall
Just-
is.
Where's my
Once or
grappling
right now,
hook?
do you mean?
Oh, like for most of it, just because of the size of the room, and you get it at the right angle, and then you're like, oh, duh. Then you try to get
How
into
do-
it.
how do I
forgot
crawl?
how to crouch. You got to put your sword away, Dan. Just let me
I
crawl with the
hope.
sword out. Jeez, Jesus.
Stab yourself in the stomach.
Some style. I wish the magic leaf got more use in this game because it's a pretty cool item. I like it.
It's it's
Actually, it's one of 3 items designed to help you traverse long distances. What's up with that? And how did the flower get back on the ceiling?
yeah. What happened to
Because
the
Vileplume
Vileplume?
wasn't actually dead.
Yeah, he jumped up.
Vileplume evolved.
Vileplume doesn't evolve.
It does in Blink.
What? Is there a mega evolution for Vileplume in the new Pokemon games? Let us know in the comments. I'd like to
I
know.
don't think so.
No, it's not.
There should be, because Vileplume's cool.
Maybe DLC later.
Maybe.
Nah,
Yellow
too shabby.
rupee. 10 rupees,
Oh, you-
not too shabby. Yeah, well, it's also not too
I'm
impressive.
so glad that somebody decided that they needed to hide their 10 rupees in this highly
Yeah, this
elaborate
chest.
temple.
It's a lot of
I
effort
was
to get
gonna
rupees
use that
in
for
here.
the boss.
I imagine it would have been one of like the Koroks too.
Yeah,
you
it's
think
just this rupee rubbish. I don't know.
You think they would have locked the chest, you know?
Mm.
Oh no!
Yeah, this is unfortunate.
Free rupees.
Oh.
Unfortunate.
There you go.
Beautiful. Lovely done. Alright, so the overall consensus is fucking don't bother with Ocarina, playing through Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh,
Link answered
What's
your
your-
question for you literally as soon as you answered that.
just
Yeah.
blow it away. Cool, I like that. I'd much rather play Majora's Mask. Boy, oh boy, I really can't wait to play through Skyward Sword again either. Or try to. Man,
Are you seriously going to?
I've never finished it. The only way I think I'm going to finish it is if I start recording myself playing it.
Oh, why didn't you finish it again?
Because it's shit.
Oh. What makes you think you want to play it again then?
Well, I kind of got, paid for it. I got to get my money's worth out of it.
Oh, okay, fair
That's the
enough.
kind of a thing I'm doing now. I'm finding there's a lot of games that, like I never finished. And now I'm like, if I start recording myself playing them, like I feel like obliged to complete them. It's harder with Nintendo games because I don't get an achievement point at the end of it just to let everyone know
Oh
that I took
my
the time to do it.
God.
Yeah, and what's
All
the
about the
point when
metagame.
Ganon just fucking comes alive again after you turn the game off?
No, it's like having that achievement point so I can say, check it out, guys. I did the thing. Oh yeah, check out.
It's
This is
like-
using those new gyro controls. Finicky.
That's
Oh,
Gotta reach
In the way that you shouldn't play it.
I found there are some instances where it worked really well, and there are other times where I'm like, I'm in a weird position, and then I'm twisting myself all contortionist-like, and it was weird. It has its place.
What's in the box? In the box.
Is it a big boss key?
big
Oh, it's a
Oh,
big
it's
boss
time.
Sure
Yeah.
is.
Yes.
Interesting little thing noticed today too. Majora's Mask has popped up 3 times this year. It was in Animal Crossing, and then it was in A Link Between Worlds on the wall of Link's house, and now he's just been
Oh.
announced for the new Smash Brothers as an assist trophy.
Well,
Old
you know what
Skull
that
Kid.
means. There's gonna be a remake coming.
I really hope
there
so.
freaking better be.
There's gonna be a re-release on the Virtual Console.
Yeah, HD
Might have
blue
to get a-
graphics.
I might have to get a Wii then.
You hate
Actually
Majora's
play this
Mask.
game.
It's already on the
Yeah,
Wii
but
Virtual
I figure
Console.
I should play through it just so you can stop making fun of me.
It is.
That's
the
never
best-
gonna stop
it-
happening, Mark.
It is the best game in the series, undoubtedly.
Second to
no,
No.
yeah.
No,
Best.
it's best.
Sixth.
No.
Sixth.
The argument that never ends.
Yeah, nothing will beat Tinkle's Fairly Rupee Land something.
Oh, you're right.
Whatever it's called.
Tingle's balloon fight.
The scrumptious Rupee Land. I don't know. It had a weird adjective on the front of it.
For some
Like
reason,
that.
scrumptious just seems like that
Tingle,
would be it.
dingle, rupee, diddly daddly, fun time, happy place, arama.
It can't be a game, surely. Is there really a Tingle game?
It is called. I just looked it up. Freshly picked Tingle's Rosy Rupee Land.
That's what it
the
was.
fuck?
That's why I said pickle earlier, because I was thinking Peter Piper picks a peck
Pickle.
of pickled peppers.
Tingle, pickle,
Yeah.
pickle dick.
Freshly picked Tingle's Rosy Rupee Land, or Mogitate Shinkuru no Barairo Rupira. People.
Title pending.
Wow, it
Sacre
came out in
bleu.
Japan.
Okay, yeah, it only came out in Japan because.
Yeah,
Oh, it
'cause
came out in Europe.
Japanese are weird.
Wait, it came out where in Europe?
Here?
Yes.
Europe?
I could see Tingle
Yeah.
being popular in Europe.
Yeah.
It's just like,
Yeah.
yep, I can see that.
I love how the wind actually is affected on the little grass leaves on the bottom.
Yeah,
That's
like-
actually a nice little thing.
I like how 99% of this game.
Yeah, they do have a lot of nice little things in this, don't they?
The subtle things. Subtle things that for some reason dropped in later games because I guess work.
They
Work.
needed all the subtle things because this was just showing off the fact that the GameCube can do wind physics.
Yeah,
Ooh.
GameCube for life. Still probably my favorite console of all time, actually.
Really?
It was a really good console.
It was a console that had like a handful of games on it that were worth playing, but the quality of that handful were just like sublime.
Yeah.
And it's weird that it's got like not that it's a bad game at all, but it's got like the least fun Mario. Everything else that's on it.
What? Which one are you talking about?
Mario,
Sunshine?
Mario Sunshine, yeah. Like I
That
know,
was the best Mario ever.
don't get me wrong. Actually, I really enjoyed Super Mario Sunshine. I'm not one of those people who hates on it. Definitely not one of those people who hates on Mario Sunshine, but it's not like
It's
ain't no-
Gypsy the robot.
it ain't no Galaxy.
That thing doesn't even have an esophagus. Where did it go?
into the flower part. What do
I
you think
thought this
about
part was
Or this for
underwater.
later.
You thought it was underwater. It gets
Yeah, it
he's a
looked
bit like
underwater.
he's a bit like Baronade, isn't it? It's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
It's Baronade, but a
And
plant.
it's electric too, if you look.
It's
So
electric.
It's the Baronade the plant. There you go. So really, Nintendo didn't do anything original here. They said, let's make Baronade a flower instead of a jellyfish, and they were cool. Like, cool, sweet, done, easy.
Let's make our own bosses so people will be familiar with them so they can beat them really easy.
Well, when I think of giant plant bosses, I always think of Metroid Prime. That had that first main boss in that was a giant plant. It was like a praying mantis crossed with a plant. It was cool.
The thing I like about this boss is you can just, if you're fast enough, you can get him in like one.
Yeah.
One cycle, yeah.
Yeah.
Looking
Yeah.
at you,
Obviously,
speedrunners.
Dan's not fast enough.
No, I ain't no Sonic the Hedgehog, that's for sure.
What if you're just
Original
not fast?
Dan do not steal.
Oh dear.
It's a very
Hello.
pretty looking boss too.
Yeah, that part where all the bloom effects come out when you when it falls down and all the pollen goes everywhere.
What?
Yeah, it's
Beautiful.
cool.
You're saying why? Because I'm
Bloom is-
rolling a whole bunch.
Yes.
Just keeping things exciting for the people at home. No one wants to see me do it. And you go to a boxing match and it's a one round knockout. You're disappointed.
Well,
You got a good point there.
yeah, I suppose. That's like your opinion, man.
By dragging it out. Well, you don't get your money's worth if it only lasts 10 minutes. Not that anyone's paying
Yes.
any money for this.
Yeah, I'm not paying for this.
The longer it is, the more ad revenue I get from it. Shh.
It's just one of those backseat gamer things, right?
Yeah.
You're watching somebody else play one of your favorite games, and you're like, "Why? You're doing this wrong. You don't know how to."
Make the game better!
Yeah.
You do it! Come on.
It's like when I'm playing Resident Evil 4. I'm watching people play Resident Evil 4, and I'm like, oh, don't do that. There's a glitch, and you can just do this and skip all that. And people are like, well, what? I'm like, yeah, just do it. And it's like, because I've gotten so... I know Resident Evil 4 so well now that, like, I basically just break the game every time I play it to finish it.
Yeah, I can't believe it's taking this long.
Neither could I, actually. I was like, I remember this guy being really short.
You think you could have just brought some insecticide or some plant weed killer or something? Octoplant.
Octoplant.
Its weakness was hiding in a dungeon where a weapon that could kill it easily was stored.
Its
You mean
weakness
every
appears...
single Zelda game ever?
Yes.
Ironically, its weakness is a sword to the face.
Oh,
boy.
don't stand in the fire!
I like looking at it. Look how cool it looks. It's so psychedelic
Yeah, it
and
looks
rad.
cool, but it hurts.
It just brings its tentacles up and it's like blah 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 blah
Blah blah blah. I'm all up in your face.
Final hit.
I'm in
Gotta
your
be-
face,
yes.
stealing. Oh no!
There's also a possibility that I was hitting it just as much as you normally would on the GameCube, but maybe they've given it more health in the HD re-release. I don't
I
know.
think
No.
so.
You can spam it, and oh, Makar.
He's a pretty cool guy.
He's so cute. Cutest Zelda character ever.
Take his mask off, you won't say that then. See
How do you
real
know?
Colours.
How
Oh,
do you know?
Shit.
The mask is his face.
Is it? Oh, I guess that would rip his face off then.
And then Link puts it on, and then he turns into a Korok, just like a Majora's Mask
Oh.
and everything. Oh, we're going down
There's a
the...
new sequel coming out soon.
Now leave with that game the heart. Oh.
I've done that before.
Three heart run.
God.
Actually, that's what the 3 heart run. I am never going to do one of those, but if any of you
Oh,
guys...
Yeah, what to do.
If any of you guys want to give it a go and record it, feel free.
I've had friends who've done it. It's
Just
Not
for Ocarina of
bad.
Time, or...
I know he's done it for Ocarina of Time. Oh god. I like the Deku tree in the in Ocarina of Time.
Because he has a
The one
mustache.
that dies.
Because he looks like a wise old sage.
Yeah, this
Now,
guy
one he
looks
looks
like
I'm a demon tree.
Got one too.
You saved the plot to doing it. You did it.
Hillbilly tree,
How did he get that up? I guess the Koroks took it up there. I answered my own question, everyone. Welcome to Game Over Gerkinman, where I answer
It's
my own
magic.
questions.
Where the games never end.
I like that one tooth. He doesn't need anything, so he has no need for teeth, but I gave him one anyway, just because.
He doesn't have, a larynx either, or lungs, and yet, talks.
He does talk a
Did I
lot.
just blow your mind? Did I just blow your
Sure
mind?
did.
I want to replace those 2 little berries on his little fiddlestick with fluffy dice. I don't know why, I just think it'd be wonderful. I can't hear
Get
them
into
singing,
those custom
unfortunately,
mods.
but- Oh yeah, the
Mod
fluffy
the
dice
game
mod.
up.
We're having a hoedown.
Oh yeah.
You gotta
look
do
at
that side quest where you have to find them all.
No, I didn't do any side quests in this playthrough. Maybe I'll come back to it later on and do like a side
Link's
quest
face.
special.
I never noticed that before. He's like, what the fuck?
What's going on?
Man, I shouldn't have spoken that. Oh
What the
god.
fuck is that? The fuck
I like
are
that
these?
guy. He's my favorite.
What the fuck is this?
What the hell are
Because-
those guys?
Like, the fact that they're holding onto them with their feet is really strange to me.
Well, they gotta hold on to the propellers with their hands. You can't have a.
No, I know. It's just weird, like the way that they hold them, because it makes it look like their legs completely disappear, and then they're just holding nuts.
Well, considering their
Most
legs
of
are
the-
just like little
most-
stumps. Anyway.
Oh.
Most of them are eaten by predators before they get to their destination. It's horrible.
Oh,
It's fact of life. It's how life works.
oh,
Getting eaten
Mark,
by the
no.
matfish.
Welcome to real
Oh,
life.
God. The dickfish, as I so eloquently call him.
Oh, that was beautiful. Now we get to go on a journey to that dungeon that was removed.
Wait, what?
Mhm.
There's a dungeon. Did they add a new dungeon in this?
No, it was removed and they never put them back in again. Because
I thought they were gonna.
no, the reason they didn't was because like if we were to put them back in, you'd be like, I've played this dungeon, and that's because we've taken all the parts from the dungeons that were scrapped and used them in Skyward Sword and Twilight Princess.
Oh, cheap bastards.
Well, I don't think it's cheap saving development costs by
Suppose
taking
you do that with Flash
half-finished.
cartoons too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Piranha Plant.
It is. This game needs more chain chomps.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, you put them in
Oh
links.
god, you got mail.
You got mail.
I like how it.
Did I tell you?
For some
Here's
reason, whenever
the
it spits
mail.
out, it's they're like wet.
Here's one rupee.
Oh yeah, it's like
Here's the mail, it never fails. It makes me want to wag my tail.
Dear G-Man, go back to Half-Life 2. Sincerely, Code Freeman.
Dear
I like how
Link,
they-
please use email. Love everyone.
I like how they tell you if you see a wiggling mailbox.
You've
check
got
it.
mail. It's like, oh, good thing I checked that wiggling mailbox. Well, thank you. That was that went pretty well considering how many people we had involved. It could have
yeah,
gone a
we
lot
interrupted.
worse than it did.
Oh, yeah, well,
Who's talking about who was it?
You go. What'd you say? No,
Hey,
you go.
would you
Yep. Oh,
join us
shit.
next time? Gerkinman.
Yep. All right. So, thank you, Sean. Thank you, Jess. Thank you, Dylan. Thank you, Mark.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Join us next time as I forget what happens after this bit.
Yes, Chief.
Oh boy.
What are we doing next time?
It's a surprise.
Jess, what are we doing next time? We're gonna go see that fishy man with the light on his face.
Yes, Jaboon.
We're gonna go see Jaboon, or we're gonna go to Outset and get the bombs off the pirates. We're doing
He's
something.
fucking in the
It'll be
episode
fun.
already, mate.
Just go watch it.